So, Alice, you won't believe what happened after the show last week. I accidentally spilled coffee on the translator, and it started spouting gibberish in all languages.
Oh no. I bet that led to some hilarious misunderstandings. Remember when it turned Good Morning
Yeah,
into Moldy
and
Orange?
I Love Your Show became I Love Your Pet Cow. It was a mess, but it made for great entertainment.
We're going to live in file 43.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's another fantastic day here on Earth, broadcasting from our trusty spaceship in geostationary orbit around your lovely blue planet.
You know Charlie always managed to make it sound like a space adventure.
That's the charm of AS hopeful
Today,
outlook
we've
on
got
life.
something special brewing in our intergalactic kitchen. Debbie, our brilliant production manager, had a stroke of genius.
Thank you, Charlie.
You're welcome, Debbie. We're hosting an Interstellar Gourmet cook-off right here on the
That's
show.
right. Bob, you'll be our judge, and I'll be
Wait,
the host.
what? Ooh.
Come on, Bob. You have a discerning palate. You've spent 12 years on Earth, and I'm sure you've tasted some unique dishes.
Well, I suppose. If you think I am up for it.
It'll be interesting to analyze your culinary judgments from a psychological perspective.
Humans' taste preferences are peculiar coping mechanisms.
Can we not turn everything into a psychological study, Carl?
Let's keep it light, folks. We're here to have fun. Hal, you'll control the drone cameras for our remote broadcast.
Yay! I'm thrilled.
Come on, Carl, you love playing with those cameras.
Stay tuned for our headlines. But first, let's get cooking and turn this newsroom into a culinary arena. Will Bob be the toughest judge, or will Alice's host skills win him over? Find out when we return with more out right after this.
Oh, of course Bob's an expert in resilience from his war-loving home planet.
Hey, we value competition and strength. Alright? It's not all about war.
Sûr. Keep telling yourself that.
In other news, the global economy is facing headwinds as inflation rises and central banks raise interest rates. This could definitely slow economic growth in the coming
great.
months.
Just what we need,
Hey,
more
I
economic
bet
rule.
your post-scarcity home planet doesn't have these economic problems, Alice.
No, but we also don't have power-hungry leader causing them.
Let's highlight some specific noteworthy events today.
The death of Shinzo Abe, the former Japanese Prime Minister, has shocked the world. He was assassinated while giving a
Well,
campaign speech.
that's one way to make a political statement.
And Europe is dealing with a record-breaking heatwave. Temperatures are reaching as high as 40 degrees Celsius in some places, causing wildfires and dozens of deaths.
Meanwhile, the James Webb Space Telescope, launched on December 25, 2021, is said to be the most powerful telescope ever. Exciting stuff, right?
Oh, I can't wait to see some cosmic selfies. Cosmic selfies? I'm more interested in seeing some cosmic self-immolations.
Yes, because observing the universe is so much more thrilling than your earthly struggles, Bob.
You know, sometimes it is.
Let's not forget the ongoing trial of Ghislaine Maxwell, accused of assisting Jeffrey Epstein with his
The
vile
twisted
crimes.
web of human affairs. Never a dull moment.
Oh, what a delightful topic, Charlie.
Yeah. Let's move on before we get too dark.
And sadly, the war in Yemen continues, with millions displaced and hundreds of thousands killed.
Humans and their endless conflicts, always finding new ways to cause suffering.
It's heartbreaking to see such suffering.
Agreed. But hey, we have rising sea levels to look forward to. Right?
Oh, joy.
And that's all for today's headlines. Stay tuned for more 24/7 newsroom, where the banter is never ending and the tensions stay unresolved. See you next time.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom, where we bring you the latest and greatest from around the universe. I am Bob, the skeptical one.
And I'm Charlie, the eternal optimist. And of course, we have the lovely Alice, our resident left-leaning panel member.
Thanks Charlie. Today, we've got an out of this world article to discuss. It's about a unique culinary event happening in Moldova.
Moldova? Is that even a real place?
Yes Bob, it's a real country. It's in Eastern Europe.
Well, Moldova is hosting the Cosmic Cuisine Clash, an intergalactic gourmet cook-off using only the limited ingredients available in their pantry.
I bet they're serving some delicious borscht.
Oh yeah, the gourmet borscht. Really pushing the culinary boundaries there.
It's a traditional dish with a twist.
Exactly. It's all about creativity and using what they have on hand to come up with something extraordinary.
Speaking of the pantry, I've taken the liberty of sending my drone to showcase their limited selection.
Looks like they'll have to get creative with
And
those
just
canned
imagine
beans.
the flavor combinations
Yeah,
they'll come up with.
like beans and more beans.
Come on, Bob, let's not dismiss their efforts. This event is about celebrating ingenuity.
Can I just say something?
Not now, Debbie.
Actually, Debbie, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Debbie, I'm sure your idea is great, but I'm not sure it's worth interrupting Bob's speed
I
rant.
think this Cosmic Cuisine Clash is a fantastic idea, and we should definitely feature it more often.
Oh, great. Now we've got
Come on,
Debbie's
guys,
approval.
let's stay positive. This event sounds like a blast.
Yeah. A blast of canned beans.
Alright, folks, stay tuned for our Cosmic Cuisine updates and much more interstellar news. We'll be back after the break.
Don't go anywhere, we've got no
Yeah.
more to talk about.
Like more canned beans. I am sure.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's dive into some serious global affairs.
Serious and global affairs. Waka waka. That's not really our
Yeah,
style.
we prefer
is
a
it?
sprinkle of humor on top of world news.
Well, we can't always be silly. Let's talk about Mongolia's economic
It's
situation.
actually 60 million bailout, not billion.
Oh, right you are, Debbie. 60 million, not billion. My mistake.
That would have been quite the bailout.
Yeah. That would have been one big. Cosmic sits alone.
So, Mongolia is receiving a 60 million bailout to help its struggling economy. A step in the right direction.
It's certainly a significant financial boost for the country. They must be facing some serious economic challenge.
But will a bailout really solve their problems? I mean, throwing money at a situation doesn't always
True,
fix
duty
it.
can provide some temporary relief and stability.
You know, there are more effective ways to address economic struggles, like investing in key industries and infrastructure.
Oh, here we go again with Cars solutions.
Bob, let Carl speak. We need some reason in this discussion.
Thank you, Alice. My point is, Mongolia should focus on long-term sustainable solutions rather than relying solely on bailouts. Yeah, I'm sure Mongolia is really worried about being sustainable when they're still trying to figure out how to get the horses to pull the plows in the right direction.
Well, maybe if they...
Debbie, we don't need your input right now.
Oh, sorry.
Debbie, don't listen to him. Your voice matters.
I just think we should let the experts handle
Well,
this.
let's not forget that Mongolia is a country rich in culture and history. Maybe there's more to this story.
You're right, Charlie. We should always remember the human side of
Yeah,
global affairs.
I guess you're right.
Can we also discuss the environmental impact of Mongolia's economic struggles? It's an essential factor to consider.
Good point, Carl. The environment shouldn't be
It's
overlooked
always
in
best
this
to have
discussion.
house insights. You bring balance
Thank
to our
you,
cosmic
Charlie.
chaos.
Alright, let's wrap this up with some country trivia. Did you know that Mongolia has the world's largest equestrian statue?
I bet it's Bob the
No,
Builder on
Bob, it's
horseback.
Genghis Khan, the legendary warrior.
It's called the Genghis Khan equestrian statue, and it's tall and proud.
Well, you know what they say, tall and prude.
Alright,
Just like me.
cameras rolling in 3.
We'll be
2,
right back with
1,
more cosmic news and laughter.
And we're back on the air.
Welcome back to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you had a great commercial break. Now, it's time to dive into our next article.
That's right, Charlie. Our next article comes from Montenegro. It's about the issue of violence against women and how they suffer in silence. Fearing for their safety and that of
I
their
know,
children.
right? It's like, oh, you're afraid for your safety? Well, just try being a man in Montenegro.
Oh, here we go again with the gloomy stuff.
Well, it's an important
Bob,
issue
show
that
some
needs
respect.
attention.
This is a serious matter affecting
Exactly,
countless
Charlie.
lives.
We can't ignore this issue just because they make us uncomfortable.
I agree. It's essential to address and find solutions to such
Thank you, Carl.
problems.
Now, let me tell you more about the article. It talks about how every woman at the shelter in Podgorica, Montenegro, contributes to each other's healing with their stories. They fear not only the abuser but also losing custody of their
Why
children.
don't they just leave the situation if it's so bad?
Bob, it's not that simple. Many women face obstacles that prevent them from leaving abusive situations, such as financial dependence and lack of support.
Well, I guess it's a
Come on,
never-ending
Bob,
cycle
let's
then.
not be dismissive. We need to find ways to help these women.
I think Montenegro's government is trying to support them with shelter
That's
and
right,
legal aid.
Debbie. They do have access to psychological and legal support, and to shelters in Podgorica.
Well, that will solve everything.
It's a start, Bob, and we can't just turn a blind eye.
I understand your concerns, Bob, but sometimes, small steps can lead to significant change.
Hal's right. We need to keep pushing for progress.
Fine, fine. Let's hope things get better for those women.
Oh no, what happened?
The drone's camera malfunctioned. We lost the feed.
Well, this just adds to the comedy, doesn't it?
Great, just what we needed.
Come on, Bob. Let's fix it and get back on track.
It seems to be a minor technical glitch. I'll take care of it.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We've resolved the technical hiccup and are
See,
ready
that's
to
the beauty of
continue.
live shows. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Like technical malfunctions and aliens talking about human issues.
Eh, we may be alien, but we care about Earth and its inhabitants.
That's right. And speaking of caring, let's not forget the women in Montenegro who need our
Debbie's
support.
right. Let's stay focused on the important
Absolutely.
matters at hand.
Now, let's get back to business and continue discussing ways to make a difference.
Yeah. And maybe we can find some humor in it too.
Yeah, and maybe we can find some humor in it too. Like, how about the fact that we're all aliens, but we're still more concerned about the women in Montenegro than we are about the women in our own species?
Off the air, everyone. Take a moment to catch your breath.
Well, that drone malfunction
Yeah,
was unexpected.
just what we needed
Oh,
to add to
come
the
on,
chaos.
Bob. It was hilarious.
It really was. The way the camera went haywire and left us all in the
Indeed.
dark classic.
It's moments like these that remind us of the unpredictability of live shows.
Oh, isn't it just so delightful?
Lighten up, Bob. You have to admit, it
I
added
guess
some
it did.
excitement.
In its own strange way.
And here, it gave us some unplanned comedy gold.
Bob's frustration and your deadpan reaction, Charlie, were priceless.
Oh, I'm glad my struggles amuse you
Don't
all.
worry, Charlie. It's all in good fun.
Indeed, Charlie. We're just having a bit of banter.
Yeah. Lighten up, Charlie. Life's too short to be serious all
Bob's
the time.
right. We deal with serious topic, but humor help us cope.
It's our way of finding some light in the darkness.
You guys are right. I guess I need to embrace the chaos too.
Embrace it, but don't let it
Yeah,
consume
we need
you.
you to be the optimistic one, Charlie.
Well, I'll do my best.
Alright, everyone, get ready. We are going live again in 30 seconds. Going live in 3, 2, 1. And we're back.
Welcome back, intergalactic viewers, to 24/7 Newsroom. We hope you enjoyed that delightful commercial break. Now, let's dive into our next article
It's
from
heartbreaking
Morocco.
to hear about the road tragedy in Morocco. We need accountability for such incident.
Yeah. Road safety is like a foreign concept to some drivers. Maybe they believe the road is a racetrack.
Oh, you mean the Monte Carlo Grand Prix is now everywhere?
Well, in Monaco,
The lack
it
of
might as well be.
accountability seems to be a recurring theme globally. Humans and their reckless ways.
They never learn, do they?
Nope, it's like they're stuck in a loop of self-destruction.
Did you know Morocco has a vibrant movie industry?
Yeah. They're experts at making road
And
safety
Morocco is famous
commercials.
for its beautiful landscapes. A perfect place for some dangerous driving, apparently.
I read that Morocco is known for its aromatic spices.
Perfect for masking the smell of
They
burning
should
rubber
start
on the
making
roads.
tire
Let's not
scented air
forget Morocco's
fresheners.
diverse
Yeah,
culture
like
and
the
tradition.
tradition of not using turn signals while changing lanes.
Jokes aside, road safety is a critical issue everywhere. It's essential to learn from such tragedies.
Absolutely, Alice. We hope Morocco takes this opportunity to make their roads safer and set an example for the rest of the universe. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. We'll be back after a short break.
Cut. We're off the air, everyone.
That was a real mess, Bob. But at least you didn't crap yourself on live TV like that guy from Fox
Bob,
News.
you're a walking recipe disaster.
I guess I took the cooking with passion a bit too seriously.
You could use a whole laundry service after that.
Well, you know what they say. When life gives you a cooking disaster, make a cleaning commercial.
Speaking of commercials, maybe we can get you sponsored by a floor company.
Oh, great. Just what I always wanted.
Okay, everyone, let's get back on track. We're going live again in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. As you can see, our cosmic cuisine clash got a bit out of hand, but hey, that's live TV for you.
We apologize for the minor interruption, folks. But don't worry, we've managed to clean up the mess, and Bob is doing just fine.
And I must say, he's never looked more chefy.
Now, let's get back to our cooking challenge. Despite the little hiccup, we're still determined to finish strong.
Stay tuned to see how this cook-off unfolds, and who will be crowned the cosmic cuisine champion.
Welcome back, dear viewers. We hope you've enjoyed the wild ride of this episode so far. Now, it's time for the moment we've all been waiting for. The grand finale of our
That's
cosmic
right.
cuisine clash.
Bob and Charlie have been battling it out in the kitchen, creating peculiar dishes with limited ingredients. The tension is palpable.
And speaking of peculiar, let's dive into the latest article about Myanmar. A country with a history as complex as one of Bob's mysterious
Oh,
dishes.
please. You know my cooking is legendary. But back to Myanmar. Its history is like a roller coaster. From colonial rule to military regimes, they've had their share of ups and downs.
And let's not forget the recent democratic transition that faced major challenges. It's like a dish that starts promising but takes an unexpected
But now,
turn.
with that Nobel laureate's passing, will Myanmar find its way to stability?
It's a poignant question, Debbie. Myanmar's political landscape is complex, and true stability might still be a distant dream.
Indeed, the oscillation between military rule and democratic aspirations remains a paradox.
Well, one thing is clear, the people of Myanmar deserve a brighter future. Let's hope they can rise above their troubled past.
It's like a well-cooked dish. Sometimes, you need to add a few ingredients to get the perfect balance.
Absolutely, Bob. And talking about the perfect balance, it's time for the testing of our final dishes.
Just like a well-cooked dish. Myanmar's political landscape needs a few extra ingredients to make it perfect. Like, maybe a coup or two.
Yes, let's see if Bob's mysterious concoction or Charlie's optimistic flavors win the hearts and taste buds.
I'm
of
intrigued
our
to see how
panel
they've
members.
managed with those limited pantry items. It's like a recipe for disaster.
But isn't that the beauty of it? Watching the chefs work their magic under pressure?
Indeed, humans have a fascination with challenges and competition.
And the moment of truth is here. Bob and Charlie, please bring forth your final
Bob,
dishes.
I see you've put your adventurous spirit into your dish.
That's right, Debbie. Life's too short not to take risks.
And Charlie, your optimism is reflected
bet,
in every
Alice.
bit.
I believe a positive mindset enhances the flavors.
The flavors are quite unique, aren't they?
Indeed, and a reminder of the diversity of human culture.
This is nail-biting. I can't wait to see the outcome.
Regardless of the winner, they both deserve applause for their
Well said,
creativity.
Alice. And hey, a little
That's the
competition
spirit,
never
Bob.
hurts.
In the end, we all learn and grow from it.
Stay tuned to find out who will be crowned the Cosmic Cuisine champion. Off the air. Cameras are no longer rolling. Great job, everyone. The tension during the cook-off was almost palpable.
You could cut it with a knife, Debbie.
Just like the suspense of Charlie's dishes.
Hey, my dishes may be suspenseful, but they always come out
Indeed,
delicious.
both of your culinary talents
It's
shone
fascinating
through.
how they channel their
You
determination
both
through
did an
cooking.
amazing job. And the crew's reactions to your dishes were priceless.
Especially when Bob's dish had an unexpected explosion of flavor.
Well, I guess I got a little carried away with the spices.
Bob's dish turned out to be a real blast.
It was like fireworks in the kitchen.
You sure know how to make an impression, Bob.
It's all part of my culinary charm.
Yeah, Bob's dish was so spicy. I thought I was going to crap out a flaming bag of dog
Well,
crap.
I'm glad my dish didn't cause any explosions.
Your dish was a perfect reflection of your optimistic outlook, Charlie.
And Bob's dish, a burst of competitive spirit.
Alright, everyone, get ready. We're going live again in 3, 2, 1. And we're back. The Cosmic Cuisine clash has come to an end, and we have our winner.
Indeed, it was a close call, but the judges have made their decision.
So, who's the champion?
Well, let's not keep our viewers waiting any longer. The winner of the Cosmic Cuisine Clash is...
Stay tuned to find out who will be crowned the Cosmic Cuisine champion.
Welcome back, everyone. Now, let's take a deep dive into the article we mentioned earlier. The one about the robbery in Namibia. Police in the Erongo region are seeking public assistance in tracing suspects who stole items worth $790,378 from Supertronics in Walvis Bay last Saturday.
Ah, Namibia. Beautiful country. But it seems even they aren't immune to crime.
It's unfortunate that crime affect every corner of the earth, no matter how
Indeed.
remote.
Let's break it down further. The stolen goods are valued at $800,000. That's a significant loss for the business.
That's like a real-life detective case.
You could say that, Debbie. The police are urging anyone with information to come forward.
It's interesting how crime and its motivations differ across cultures and societies.
Crime is a reflection of human complexities.
Very true, Carl and Roger. Now, let's wrap up this episode. Debbie, what do you think of the Cosmic Cuisine Clash?
Oh, it's a tough call, but I declare it a. Both Bob and Charlie's dishes were out of this world.
Agreed. It was a worthy showdown.
Well, it seems we have our own culinary champions here. Bravo, both of you.
Hooray!
Way to go.
And the best part is, we're all winners here.
Indeed, camaraderie and teamwork are invaluable.
A bond that transcends any culinary
You're right,
competition.
Carl and Roger. We've come a long way as a team.
And we're just getting started. I can't wait for the Newsroom Olympics.
Yeah, we're all winners. Except for the people who had to eat the food
Me
we made.
neither. It's going to be a blast.
I am excited to see how our alien backgrounds will
I
influence
hope
the
there's a
games.
cosmic cooking challenge.
That would be something.
Well, folks, it's been a fantastic episode. Stay tuned for more intergalactic adventures, mishaps, and laughs.
Until next time.
Goodbye, Earthlings.
See you soon. Camera's almost rolling. Cut. That's a wrap, everyone. Great job.
Phew, another successful episode.
Indeed. It's
I
always a
must
pleasure
say,
working
the
with you all.
camaraderie in our crew is
Oh,
truly special.
absolutely. We're like a dysfunctional but lovable
It's
alien
fascinating
family.
how we manage to find humor in the midst of chaos.
An intriguing coping mechanism.
Well, it's all part of being a team. We handle stress with a
We
dash
sure
of
do,
dark
Debbie.
humor.
It's what keeps us going.
And what makes our new room a comical intergalactic arena.
Who would have thought news reporting could be this entertaining?
Speaking of entertainment, I can't wait for the Newsroom Olympics.
Oh, me neither. It's going to be a riot.
I wonder what quirky games and challenges await us.
We're in for some surprises, no doubt.
Going live again in 3, 2, 1.
So, Roger, what did you think of episode 324?
I must admit, it was quite entertaining for a bunch of hairless apes running a newsroom.
Ah, yes, their primitive antics never cease to amuse.
Especially when they tried to cook. It's fascinating how they managed to turn a simple dish into a comedic disaster.
I believe they call it cosmic cuisine clash, but it's more like cosmic catastrophe cuisine. Yeah, it's like they're trying to prove that even monkeys can't cook.
And that Bob's mishap with the ingredients was quite the spectacle.
Yes, it seems their lack of coordination extends beyond news reporting.
A humorous reminder of human folly.
Indeed, Roger. Let's hope they keep us entertained in the next episode.
Oh, I'm sure they will, Carl. Humans are nothing if not consistently unpredictable.
To the wonders of Earth's entertainment,
To the wonders,
then.
indeed.